Now that the creation of your portfolio is done and everything is set up properly, the last thing you'll have to do is publish your website, because while you can see everything you do and while Google Sites will save everything on your end, I will not be able to see any of your work without it being published. And so, how you're going to do that is over on the upper right hand side is a blue publish button. So, you're going to click that publish button, and you're going to want to make sure that it has a unique name that's set up to you. And so, we're going to create a web address for it. And this web address will be unique for everyone. So not everyone can have the same name. And I hope that's making sense. But your web address should then be your first name, your last name, and then careers a site. Okay. I don't know what it looks like if that name is taken. It shouldn't be, because our web address is google.com/apps.fairmont.k12.mn.us/ your name, careers aid site. So it should work. But just make sure that this pops up and looks correctly. It's just taking it straight off of your name from here and putting it into your web address. And so you're going to hit publish. It'll take a little bit to publish depending on internet speed, but once you do that, you will now see a down arrow next to your publish button. So if you click that down arrow, there's 4 options that now pop up for you. It says publish settings, review changes and publish, viewed published site, or even unpublish. Now, every time you complete an assignment for my class, every time you make a change, you need to make sure that you hit publish. Whenever you hit publish again, they're going to show you the 2 changes that you make. So let me make like a minor change here, and show you what the difference is. So I made a change. Okay. If I hit publish, it's now going to show me my draft and what's currently published. So currently published, I don't have that exclamation point, and it's saying, are you sure you want to publish this part with the exclamation point? And I do. So I'm always going to hit this blue publish button again to make sure that my changes are saved. Okay, so now in true Google fashion, whatever changes you make will always save on your end automatically. But if you want me to see your changes, which you do if you want to get graded on something, right? If you want me to see your changes, you have to hit this publish button every day at the end of class. And I'll try and remember to remind you, but there will be days where I'm helping a student and I'm not able to remind you every day. So make it a habit every day to just hit publish, remind your friends, remind your neighbor to hit publish every day. Okay, so now that your website is published, I want you to click that down arrow next to your publish button, and I want you to click view published site. View published site. When you view your published site, a few things look different. Okay, you don't have your editing menu on the side. You don't have the different panes that you can switch. You can't make any changes. So if I try to click on the letters, my cursor doesn't appear. I can't make any changes because I'm not in editor mode, right? My editing mode is up here in this other tab. This is my published site, and this is what it will look like for Mrs. Greiner, for me, when I view your site. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this URL up here and copy it. So you can right click and hit copy or Control C. And then you're going to open up a new tab and go to your email. And I want you to send me an email. Okay. So my email is greiner.brianne@apps.fairmont, and you should see it pop up here, right? fairmont.k12.mn.us. Okay, so you can click right here. You can type it all the way in. I'll leave it up there showing so everyone can see it. But I want you to send me an email, and I want you to title the email. I want you to put your first name in there. So put, like, if your name was John, you'd put John, right? So put your first name. First name and then your last name. Don't just type these 4 words here. Put your first name and your last name, and then put my portfolio. Okay, so that way when I get all of these emails flooded into my inbox, I know that it is John Doe's portfolio. Okay, then you're going to paste in your link. Okay, hyperlink it. I think if you just hit enter, it'll work. I'm just going to copy and paste all of those links anyway, so you don't have to necessarily worry about hyperlinking it, but the insert link is right down here. And then just type some words so that it doesn't go into my spam mail and say, hey, Mrs. Greiner. Hey, Mrs. Greiner. Here is my portfolio. Okay, and that's it. I have some words. It's not going to go into my spam. There's your link, and you can hit send and just send me a quick email. Once you get that done, you are done for the class, at least for today. Okay, thanks.